Welcome to today's episode of Expert Showcase. Today on the show we have Melendy, and she's going to be talking to you, teaching you, showing you all about how womenpreneurs can overcome stress and grow a profitable business. Hey, Kara, how you doing today?
Hi, Chris. Good. How are you? Happy to be here and connect.
Epic. Honored to have you on the show today. Folks, we've been doing our prep in the green room. We've been having so much fun. I mean, Kara is just going to be an epically awesome guest. I mean, you're going to want to stick around and listen to her heroine's journey, and you're definitely going to want to stick around till the second half of the show where we talk all about how womenpreneurs can overcome stress and grow a profitable business. Because let's face it, for womenpreneurs, anypreneur, especially, stress can be so damaging to not only your health but your business. And we've got somebody on today that's going to be able to show you as a womanpreneur specifically how you can overcome stress and grow a profitable business. So I'm so looking forward to getting into this. Kara, as we do for all of our guests, we want to dig into your heroine's journey. Now, if this is your first time watching the show, what we want you to know is this: we shortcut the heroine's journey to a beginning, a turning point, and aftermath, and we have our epic guests like Kara go through, kind of tell you a little bit about themselves, a little bit about their journey, so you can know them better, understand more why they're people that you need to connect with after you're done watching the show, and learn little bits of tips and tricks and gold, as we call them, golden nuggets along the way. So Kara, let's dive right in. Give us a quick overview of your heroine's journey.
Sure. So we'll just get started. And I can give a little bit of background on how I got into this work with women entrepreneurs, if you want to start with that. My background's actually in psychology. So very young, I was drawn to the psychology profession. I think I was about 12 in grade 7, and we had to choose careers that we wanted to do an overview of, and I chose psychologist at that time. And initially it was just I think to better understand myself. I was fascinated with human behavior, wanting to know myself, understand the people around me. So I had my mind set on that pretty early on, and I feel blessed that kind of from a young age I knew that what I wanted to go into. I know so many people struggle with that question, and it certainly has changed forms over the years, but overall, it was something I felt called to do. So I went on to do my master's in counseling psychology, and pretty soon after graduating, I jumped into wanting to open my own practice because I had felt like, really it was pretty soon. I know a lot of people will, work in the field for years and kind of hesitate before jumping in head first with something like that. But I had felt like in many ways I had been waiting a long time throughout my schooling to do this. So, I jumped in pretty early, and that's when kind of the roller coaster journey of being an entrepreneur set in, when the clients didn't just magically appear, and I realized I had spent a lot of time studying human behavior, but not a lot of time, if any, knowing how to market or run a business. That really became a journey in itself. Was how do I get my services out there? How do I reach clients? How do I find my niche? And really be able to add that value.
Yeah. And that's epic. And really so it sounds like your journey started off as a psychologist, and really believing that was where you were going to make your mark. And then when I'll say you hung out a shingle and people just didn't come, then you figured there had to be another way and a different way to do it. And that's what led you into figuring out how to better market yourself and other womenpreneurs, which helps reduce stress. And that's kind of what led you into what you're doing today then. Is that a fair thing to say? Raise your hand if you could use more clients. Now keep those hands up if you know that the best, most efficient, most effective way to attract your ideal client is to create great client attracting content that connects with your ideal client and makes it easier for you to convert them into paying clients. Now, whether you have your hands up or have your hands down, I invite you to join me on the Create, Connect, and Convert Online Summit. It's where I and other people who are real-world practitioners of creating great client-attracting content are going to share our secrets with you. The summit is online. It runs Wednesday, April 13th through Saturday, April 23rd. You need to go out to the web address on your screen at this point, register to reserve your seat. And remember, you want to join us on the Create, Connect, and Convert Online Summit because creating content is how you spread your message, reach more people, and make a bigger difference.
To watch the rest of this epic episode now, click on the link below the video. Do it now, you'll be glad you did. Are you still here? What are you waiting for? Watch the rest of this epic episode now by clicking on the link below the video.